A lot of you guys are expecting skincare or makeup. It's neither. And I think where I should start is just the name of my brand, because that's really important to me. This is Halo Beauty, and this is the Hair, Skin, and Nails Booster. So many of you have used this product, fallen in love with this product, recommended this product to your friends, family, and the buzz has just extended so far and wide.
A minority partner in Halo Beauty, Clark Swanson, sent a demand letter threatening to file a lawsuit if we didn't give him $30 million, a third of Tati Beauty. What else did he want? $30 million more. There's more. A third of Tati Beauty and all of Halo Beauty. Give me this, or I'm gonna file a lawsuit.
This whole experience has felt quite a bit silencing. Like, it just has, because you're so afraid of saying something that could then start another lawsuit. Because I have now, in the past 3 years, I have been sued by the same person in 4 states. First off, I am so sick of doing trial updates. I want it to be done. It is not done. The dates have moved. You guys know trial is set for August. Do I think we will actually end up in the courtroom? I don't think there's a way that this thing ends well for either party. We ended up getting on the phone, hammering things out without lawyers, and we are at peace with it. I will be moving on from Halo Beauty, as will James, and the good thing is I can now focus my energy on relaunching my makeup brand.
I hope you'll forgive me for pausing my interview with Gabriel Zamora in order to create this breaking news story for you instead this week, because this just popped off last week and I feel like I need to tell you. I was going to wait until What's Up in Makeup this weekend, but I don't think this can wait. I have so much to share with you. So on November 11th, Halo Beauty, which was the vitamin company that Tati Westbrook founded with her husband, James Westbrook, and their business partner, Clark Swanson. Clark was friends with James Westbrook, and the three of them started Halo Beauty together. Tati is no longer associated with Halo Beauty at all, but the Halo Beauty Instagram announced that they were coming out with makeup, and it was weird. It was weird because it's like, it just doesn't seem to fit with the Halo Beauty supplements. It doesn't seem to fit with the vibe. Like, the branding seemed off. Like, it just, something weird was going on. I think I figured it all out, and that's why I want to share it with you right now so you know what's going on. I'm going to roll my channel title card so we can just get into it. If you did not know, if you missed this, first, why aren't you watching What's Up in Makeup? You need to watch What's Up in Makeup so that you know what's happening. I will tell you all of the things so you know all of the things, but I'm not going to shame you for not watching my content. It's totally fine. I will catch you up. No biggie. So back on August 1st, Tati announced that because of the litigation, she was no longer going to be affiliated with Halo Beauty. And if you remember, Halo Beauty was her baby. Hey, Tati was so passionate about Halo Beauty, so I'm sure it absolutely wrecked her to have to part ways with this company that she loves so much and built from the ground up. So August 1st hits, Tati puts up her video, and pretty soon after that, I'm not sure the exact timeline, Tati's image was removed from everything. She's no longer on the website. They deleted all the pictures off the Instagram that had Tati in them, except for one picture that I found of Tati, like her face inside of the box of vitamins, but her promotional pictures with her face in it, all gone. No trace of Tati left. Since then, you can tell things have changed a little bit. The posts are kind of disconnected. They're kind of generic. They still follow the same color theme and all of that. But then they put up this like weird ad campaign with a model with an ice cube with water dripping down. It was oddly seductive, was kind of weird. So she's got the ice cube. She's posing with the pill in her mouth. Something just felt not Tati about this, because it wasn't Tati. I imagine this was being led by her former business partner, Clark Swanson. So this brings us to this week, where we now see this image of that same model with lipsticks. And it's like, it just doesn't have that same feel. It doesn't have the same color story. Like, it's just something is different. Here is the image, and the text next to it read, "A new chapter for Halo Beauty. We're thrilled to announce that Halo Beauty is entering a new phase, guided by a female-owned brand that shares our passion for clean, ethical, and high-performance beauty. What's new? Pure plant-based ingredients free from harsh chemicals, meticulously tested by beauty pros and real users, a steadfast commitment to eco-conscious practices and quality. Stay tuned, this is just the beginning. Visit halobeauty.com to learn more about it with some hashtags." My first reaction when I first saw this was that the shades themselves and the packaging looked very stock. They looked like something you would see on like Shutterstock. Like, if you look at shade ranges of other brands right now, this just isn't it. This looks like a shade range from like the early to mid 2000s. Like, just something just seems low effort about this, in my opinion. That's just what it looked like. And I'm not saying this to be mean. I'm just saying that it doesn't seem right. Something seems wrong, and it's weirding me out. Some of y'all clocked, and I did not get this, y'all saw, and you thought that the model looked a little bit like Tati. I don't think it looks like Tati, but I can kind of see where you're coming from on that. But I figured I would validate your thoughts that this model looks a little like Tati. I don't know. I don't think so, but that's okay. The other thing that sat wrong with me is, you all know that I'm not a fan of clean beauty rhetoric. A lot of it is straight up BS marketing. Yes, we want to make sure that our cosmetics are safe, but the clean beauty marketing really capitalizes on that by fear mongering. So that was the vibe I was getting from the text, and then all the stuff about pure and plant-based and free from harsh chemicals and eco-conscious. It's like they took all of the buzzwords and just spit them all out in a random order. Meticulously tested by beauty pros and real users. I don't even know what that means. Meticulously tested, what is, it just seems very buzzy and not like it actually means anything real. You know what I mean? Like, it just feels very empty. But the thing that was like really needling me, where I was really confused, knowing the history of this company, is that it said that it was being guided by a female-owned brand. So at first I thought, I read it wrong, and I thought it was saying that it was a female-owned brand. I'm like, since when does Clark Swanson identify as female? To my knowledge, he identifies as male. So what is happening over there? I think I figured it out, but I'm getting a little ahead of myself. Okay, all right, rewind, Chad. Tell it in order. So I decided I was going to comment on, this was like an hour, less than an hour after the post went up. I noticed it, and I was like, who owns this brand? And I got blocked. They blocked me. They blocked a bunch of other people. Supposedly they were deleting comments. Anybody that was critical of these lipsticks were just blocked and or deleted. And I was one of those people. I'm definitely not special in that way. I was among many. But I was also kind of amused by this, because I don't think I've ever been blocked by a brand before. So I put up an Instagram story, and I put that on my YouTube shorts, and just letting you all know what was happening. And I was just like, what just happened? I don't even know.
Okay, so yesterday I posted about Halo Beauty launching lipsticks, and they blocked me on Instagram. I don't think I've ever been blocked by a brand before. Oh my gosh. Look. They freaking blocked me. I don't think Clark Swanson likes me very much.
Oh no. Oh no.
So I got blocked, and y'all went over and you stood up for me. A lot of you were very kind about it. Like, really, just what is happening? Like, what are you doing? And in that, you all got me unblocked, which was very nice. So thank you for that.
Good morning. I have a Halo Beauty blocking me update. I am unblocked thanks to a lot of you who went to bat for me. One person said, do y'all think blocking Jen is going to do good things for your business? They responded, thanks for your feedback. There's been concerns around comment moderation. Moving forward, we're committed to keeping an open space for everyone's thoughts and questions as we focus on Halo Beauty's new chapter.
I do want just a quick reminder. Some of the comments weren't so nice. People wishing bankruptcy on them and things like that. If you're going to go defend me, like, I love you for that, but please don't be mean. Please don't be cruel. Like, I get it, but just don't do that for me. I don't want anybody to be mean in my name. You know what I'm saying? So just I would appreciate that. Thank you. Just a little side note. So anyway, back to the comment. Like I mentioned, I was not the only person with lots and lots of questions. There were a lot of people that were saying, you're coming out with makeup? Like, why would I buy makeup from you? Like, Tati's not even involved. A lot of people, a lot of Tati fans, because that's where this business was built on, Tati fans were not having it. Like, you're no on the makeup. We do not want that. Tati's not involved. We do not want that. It got so bad that they ended up turning off comments. This was after I was blocked. So y'all had to let me know that because I couldn't see it. And because I was blocked, I had time. I was like, I'm going to figure this out. I'm going to figure out who owns this brand. And I think I've figured it out. I have dug. And I have found some very interesting things. There is a TikTok account that is using the exact image that is on the Halo Beauty page, but it is not blurred. That brand is called True Luscious. And if you zoom in on the Halo Beauty picture, you can see the little True Luscious wings underneath the blur. The makeup brand True Luscious has not been posting for a very long time. Their TikTok does have a few posts. The last ones were in March and April of 2022. It's very sparse over there. It was basically dead until very recently, where they put up a video promoting, you guessed it, the lipsticks. So then let's go down the rabbit hole a little more. So if True Luscious is the ones that are the brand that are advising Halo Beauty, who owns True Luscious? I looked into that a bit. There is a woman founder of this brand. Her name is Mahir Sethi, but it looks like she doesn't own it anymore. True Luscious appears to be owned by a company called Bell Bonica Lux Corp. Bell Bonica's website shows True Luscious as their only beauty brand, but they do own a couple of other companies. One of them is called Touchpoint, and you are going to love this. I was just telling somebody how much our beauty space revolts against AI art being used in beauty advertising and marketing. That's what Touchpoint does. They use AI to help brands grow, including AI imagery. The other company that I could see on their brands page, actually, I cannot hate on. I can't. It is a television network called For Us TV, and their goal is to amplify Black entrepreneurs, professionals, leaders, and creators. I have no criticism of that. That sounds freaking amazing. So there we go. We have that as well. So if Bell Bonica owns True Luscious, and True Luscious is the one that's advising Halo Beauty, who owns Bell Bonica? Well, Bell Bonica appears to be owned by a gentleman named Joel DeBelfe. He is the chair and CEO and founder of Bell Bonica Lux Corp, OTC, pronouns he, him, directly from his LinkedIn page. So what it sounds like the post should have said technically would be guided by a female-founded brand, not a female-owned brand. Is this arguing semantics? Probably. It probably is. But I just want to let you know, I'm just telling you the things. You can decide whether it's important to you or not. But it appears that Mahir is the one that is guiding Halo, and that's why they're saying it is being guided by a female. But the plot thickens, my friends. The plot thickens because it looks like this isn't just a guidance situation. This may be an acquisition situation, an acquisition of Halo Beauty as a whole, including the supplements and then adding on the already existing True Luscious makeup products. Just as a side note, because I found this out too, Mahir does seem to also own a brand simply called Luscious. It's based in Pakistan. But on the acquisition thing, where I got that thought and that idea from was the comments that the Halo Beauty account was leaving in response to the criticisms on Instagram. In response to accounts being blocked and comments deleted, they said our new owner, meaning Halo Beauty's new owner, has put down a policy of openness and transparency. She required that the community be open to making comments. Our makeup brand has a loyal and loving audience for many years. So needless to say, we were disappointed by the comments, but we hear you and understand the need to voice them. So what I'm interpreting that as is that Mahir is going to be the new owner of Halo Beauty somehow, I guess. And I thought this was interesting where she says, our makeup brand has a loyal and loving audience for many years. I believe that she's talking about True Luscious. And that was reinforced the next day when they put up a video of that same model holding the True Luscious Sheer Halo powder. Now, this powder came out in 2022, so the chances of it, actually like that being the thought and Halo was named after Halo, I think it's just a coincidence. I don't think that it's called that because of Halo Beauty, because it's been around forever. It's probably just a coincidence. In case you're curious about the price point, the current True Luscious products are currently on their website. The lipsticks are $22 each. They come in 13 shades. They also have a brow pencil, a face palette, and an eye palette, and then that complexion powder that we see with the Halo Beauty model. Now, of course, because I've been in this space for so long, I have lots of connections. And one of my connections is somebody that I feel like is the best person to talk to about this. He is a makeup industry guru. He is a professional makeup artist. His name is Kevin James Bennett. And Kevin and I were talking behind the scenes about this. And though we do not know this for sure, Kevin said, based on his expertise, it appears that the products are private labeled, that the way that the packaging is, it's very commonly used packaging. The shades, there's no creativity there. There's no nuance there. They're just very generic looking shades. And there is nothing wrong with private labeled cosmetics. If that's what a brand wants to do, they absolutely can. But with so many brands out there really going into their creativity and coming out with unique packaging and formulas, and they look like they have some good solid effort put into them, I think that a lot of people in the beauty space will look at products that were probably, the packaging and the shades were just picked out of a catalog. And I don't think a lot of people will gravitate toward products that appear to be private labeled when there's so many companies that are putting out such creative, interesting products right now. And that's just my opinion. In that video, that post video that was on November 13th of the model holding what appears to be the True Luscious powder, this was the caption. Thank you for being a part of Halo Beauty's journey. First, we want to thank everyone who supported us and shared their thoughts. Your feedback and passion mean the world to us. And we're committed to moving forward with integrity and transparency. Fantastic. As we enter our new chapter, guided by a dedicated team and a fresh vision, we're thrilled to give you a behind-the-scenes glimpse of what's coming next. From high-performance makeup to wellness-focused beauty, Halo Beauty is evolving with a commitment to clean, ethical practices. What to expect, and then they go into the buzzwords again. Then they say, we know you have questions and we promise all the details will be revealed in December. Thank you for your patient support and for being part of our journey. Together, we're creating something beautiful. And I think the reason why they're saying December is because they're still in that acquisition process and they literally can't say anything until all of that is finalized. Hello, Editing Jen here. Just as I was finishing up the video, I went over to Halo Beauty's Instagram and saw their Instagram story, which had a link, and the link goes to a press release. The title of the press release is Former Influencer Brand Halo Beauty Announces Acquisition and Expansion into Clean High-Performance Makeup. So we were on the right track. And you can see the photo there. That is it looks similar, very, very similar, I should say, to the True Luscious powder. And the press release starts off with indie makeup brand set to close the acquisition of former Tati Westbrook-led Halo Beauty, expanding into health and wellness, which I found a very interesting sentence. And let me tell you why. What I would think is it would say Halo Beauty is expanding into cosmetics, but instead it says the indie makeup brand is expanding into health and wellness. Odd choice of words there. I'm curious how this is going to shake out, whether Halo Beauty will become a makeup brand that just happens to have supplements instead of a supplement brand that happens to have makeup. We'll just have to wait and see. So the press release continues, and I'm going to read it to you just in case you're just listening or unable to read on the screen. Here we go. It says, Halo Beauty, a trusted leader in beauty supplements and wellness, is excited to announce their acquisition by a female-founded makeup brand. So they've changed the language from female owned to female founded, which is, again, going with what I found. So I think I'm right here. It says under new ownership, Halo Beauty will become part of a blended portfolio that includes high performance, clean makeup that is highly rated by the most discerning experts in clean beauty. Blech. But it gets worse. Next line. Known for their high-performance line of lipsticks, the company has been awarded an environmental working group score of 2, making them among the cleanest, safest, high-performance makeup products in the world. Where is Gwyneth Paltrow to pat them on the back? If you are not aware, I am really not a fan of environmental working group. I've learned this from industry professionals that environmental working group is a terrible source for information on the health and safety of products because they often use data points that are irrelevant to the products they're talking about. So it's things like that that make environmental working group looked down upon with scientific-based industry professionals. Like I said earlier, clean beauty is a lot of rhetoric, and environmental working group, in my opinion, is responsible for most of it. The fact that this company is relying on environmental working group as a talking point is not a good sign for me personally. Let's continue with the press release. It says this move reflects Halo Beauty's continued commitment to wellness, quality, and sustainability, now brought to life through a portfolio of makeup products that redefine clean beauty. And then it goes into what clean beauty means to us. It's peace of mind, no harmful chemicals, no irritants, just pure skin-loving ingredients. I would love to see the ingredient deck on this. I did not look at that. I'm not going to dig into that today, but I would imagine it's pretty typical ingredients. Hopefully they have a good preservative system. Each product in our new makeup line is crafted with plant-derived pigments and ingredients that are as safe as they are effective. Designed to nourish your skin and seamlessly complement your skincare routine, our makeup essentials are developed with insights from professional makeup artists and made specifically for you. Our clean beauty philosophy isn't just about what's left out, it's about what's put in. We combine carefully selected ingredients with rigorous science and safety testing, ensuring that every item meets our exacting standards for quality and performance. If this is a white label stock formula, I hope that it's not. I hope that everything they're saying there is real. Genuinely do. But I have doubts. I'm just saying I have doubts. I don't know. I just have doubts. It continues, why we're different. While we meet clean beauty standards set by industry leaders, we go further to make sure our products perform in the real world. This means meticulous testing in lab and studio environments. Again, it's really just talking about their testing and how they've tested these products to be amazing. In the why we're different section, it just goes more into how they test the products and, that they're optimized for flawless application and real world resilience. Well, I'm hoping so, because that's what all makeup lines should be doing. I don't think that this is anything out of the ordinary. All makeup brands should be working harmoniously with your skin, period. I don't think that makes it stand out and special. The article finishes up with the section called Follow Our Journey. The acquisition represents a pivotal moment in the evolution of both companies, blending a shared commitment to wellness and beauty, in addition to delivering high-performance, clean makeup to Halo Beauty's extensive customer base. Are they there to buy makeup? I don't know. The company has also strengthened the team with seasoned health and wellness experts. A formal announcement is scheduled for next month. A spokeswoman for the acquiring company said, "Our mission aligns perfectly with what Halo Beauty has always represented, honest, effective products that promote well-being." She added, "This synergy sets the stage for our expansion into the health and wellness space. Moving forward, we plan to offer Halo Beauty's consumers a wide range of products that include wellness solutions, aiming at improving both their state of mind and body." I don't think at this point Halo Beauty has any products directed at the state of mind. So are we going psilocybin? I hope not. I don't think so. I'm just making that up. It's not. It was a joke, but I don't know. Maybe state of mind through the joy of applying makeup. Who knows? But they say that if you want to learn more about the acquisition and upcoming product launches, you can go to halobeauty.com. You can follow them on Instagram. So that is the press release. That is the latest information. But I do want to go back to when I filmed earlier today and talk to you kind of about my final thoughts about what's happening over at Halo Beauty. When asked directly whether the supplements are staying, the Halo Beauty account says, yes, the supplements are here to stay. We have no plans to change the trusted formula and ingredients you know and love. There was another question about the lipstick launch, and Halo Beauty responded, the owner will be announced in December, and the brand's founder is pleased to make the announcement at that time, which that just tracks with everything I'm saying. In the meantime, we hope to be welcomed into your community and appreciate everyone being kind and open to new management. This is going to be a very different company when we finish our integration. So it sounds to me like Clark wants to just wash his hands of Halo Beauty and be done with it and go back to the Bitcoin, because that's another venture that he seems to be really into is Bitcoins. He's probably going back that direction and just doesn't want to mess with Halo anymore. That's my thought. So speaking of my thoughts, I want to just give my opinion on this whole situation. And I want to stress, like I always do, that it is really important that you develop your own opinions and decide for yourself what you feel about this direction of Halo Beauty, whether you are a Halo Beauty customer or not, a Tati fan or not. I want you to really think about your own perspective and not just listen to me and just go off of that. But that being said, I do want to give my opinion because this is my channel and I like to do that on my channel. You know, it's easy to try to whittle down a situation to who is the good guy, who is the bad guy, who do I like, who do I hate, who should we be happy for, who should we be mad at, and I feel like this is a little more nuanced than that. I am not a fan of Clark Swanson because of what I have seen and heard about his actions, mostly from Tati, which I'm sure that is a very biased perspective because she clearly is not a fan of the man. I did dig around a little bit about Clark, and he doesn't seem to be a very nice person. He seems to be a little misogynistic. He did try to start a supplement company for men's performance in the bedroom, and he had a very distasteful ad that he put up in 2016 that was so freaking gross. I'm just gonna play it for you. I was so grossed out by this, but remember, this is from 2016, so you know, take that into consideration. The text on the screen says, when your overnight ends with a big morning smile, now all you have to do is get her to leave. Unbeatable performance every time. Be strong by Thalmax. Yeah, it's giving Andrew Tate vibes. I'm not a fan. So anyway, my point is for me, I see Clark as a bad guy. That's somebody that I don't like. But the thing is it looks like Clark is not going to be involved in this Halo Beauty brand anymore. And it also seems like whoever is in charge of the social media account realizes that blocking and deleting comments is not a great way to start off your brand. And that I respect, you know, making that U-turn, realizing like, oh, we probably shouldn't have done that. Let's take a different approach that's a little more transparent, a little more open. Let's listen to feedback. I love that. So no harm, no foul here. You know, I'm good there. When people realize they make a mistake and then they go to lengths to correct it, I'm good. I'm solid there. Not a big fan of the whole AI art thing, but I am a big fan of the raising up Black voices with the television companies. So that's a thing. As far as the makeup goes, not a fan of how it seems to lack any kind of character or nuance or anything to make it look interesting and purchasable. But am I hating this brand before it can even really get started? No, absolutely not. I do believe that they deserve a fair shot. But what I think that Joel and Mahir need to recognize if they go through with the acquisition is that they are buying a company with a lot of baggage. They are buying a company that was built by a person, and that person is no longer involved. So that is going to impact sales. And beyond that, there's a lot of negative bias against Halo Beauty as a whole from our community already for various reasons. So they are coming in behind the starting line on this with products that look, to be honest, mediocre at best. And also, the lipstick launch makes no sense. It just makes no sense for Halo Beauty, the supplement company, to come out with lipsticks. It makes no sense. The makeup is disconnected and weird. It feels like pushing one brand into another, and that's exactly what it seems like is happening. There's no cohesiveness, there's no magic, there's no beauty to it. It's just being pushed. Whether you like Tati or not, Tati brought an air of class to Halo Beauty, and this just does not match. I think that it's great for them that they can keep all of their winged branding with the Halo Beauty idea. Like, you can totally bring that over, and that's probably why this looked like a good acquisition. But what I don't think they realize is how much baggage this company has, and that it is going to take a lot to gain the trust and to stand out in this oversaturated market. Just because there are a lot of followers already doesn't mean that those followers are ready to buy True Luscious products, is what it looks like. But in the end, I am not the judge and jury here. I am not the person to decide whether Halo Beauty will succeed or fail. You are the court of public opinion. That is who this is going to be up to. So I would love to know your thoughts on what's happening over at Halo Beauty. And again, this is just me putting pieces together, connecting dots. I'm not saying that this is fact. I'm just showing you what I have found and how I am personally putting them together. We are going to have to wait until December to get the official word from Halo Beauty about what is going on. And at that point, we will find out if I was right or not. So at this point, of course, I want to put it up for comment for you. I would love to hear your thoughts in the comment section down below. What do you think about everything? What do you think of the True Luscious products? What do you think of the new direction of Halo Beauty? Do you think that they can rebrand and survive? What do you think the trajectory is going to be of this whole company? I would love to know any and all thoughts down below. Thank you so much for watching. And I promise you, I'm getting right back to Gabriel's second part of the interview because it's really, really interesting and I want to get it to you, and I'm so sorry I couldn't get it to you this week, but it's coming. So stay tuned, make sure you're subscribed, and I will see you very, very soon. Bye.